be the lowest. So just some, I think it's no more than, well, according with the insert.
Which one? Level 1 is the white column.
So you will see will be like an average of 5. So that will be your lower count. And for your high, it's right here. Your high you will get more, an average of 97. Sometimes 100. And
What's number 2? What's level 2? Claudia?
it's the high.
The high
level.
one.
Yeah, so you
And
will
what's
see
the
sometimes
average?
there is an average of 90, 98, 100
Okay.
cells.
Okay.
And then of course, in the inserts you will follow the usage.
Okay.
High.
Okay.
And those are pretty good because it's like 25%.
Can you go over again? Some people, she wasn't here. I don't know. Were you here, Sharon, when she started? Regarding the QC and the rotation of the QC, and also the background if you had to do dilutions. That's a part of it too, right? If you have to check the background fluid for, if you're using it for a dilution.
Yeah, for QC.
Yes.
Or,
Just for QC. That's part of QC, right?
yeah,
Checking the
well,
background fluid if you have to use it for a dilution.
yeah, you can monitor dilutions using your QC.
QC you can use for dilution.
Yeah, you can monitor that part and do maybe ×5, and that will kind of verify your dilution that is correct according with the ranges they are in the insert.
Okay.
So that's a good CAP also that you can prove that your dilution is accurate based on your. That's probably a good idea if you wanna once in a while also prove maybe once a month to prove that you're also verifying your dilution with a QC material. That's probably good features.
As well as the dilution fluid that you use, verifying that it's clear. Just the same way we do on the iris. We do a background
Yeah.
check.
Correct.
So that's with the, do you guys do that? With the wet mount, you just look at it, make sure it's clear,
Correct.
nothing's in it.
And then we calculate it, of course, have to be between the ranges, so we can prove that the dilution was accurate
Mhm.
in the between the ranges.
Okay,
So that's what procedure.
it is.
So we have you guys have a manual log of the QC, no? Or
We do. I didn't print
Oh,
it out
where?
though.
Yeah, where do you
Yeah.
log in?
make sure that you have the insert
when you do
right there.
QC,
So
where
I didn't print it for this, but it is one in the book.
Okay.
And do we, are we going to
Actually-
alternate based on, like, from shift to shift? Like, if I do level 1, if first shift comes behind me, they'll do level 2?
Okay, let me pull let me get a copy of it.
Do we
It's
have
in the
to, do
procedure.
we have to do it, do we have to do QC shiftly or daily?
yeah, we do it
Per
per
shift.
shift.
Per shift.
Correct.
Okay.
Diana's right. I mean, the first shift did the first level.
Then you would do the
is
second,
do the
okay,
And third would do the first.
okay.
Actually, the QC is documented on this.
It's very
page
important
right
to see that.
You don't do it like you need to.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
here. Okay, so the answer to the question for documentation for QC is actually logged on the form, the manual form. And when you're completed it, it does go in a notebook that's over in the hematology.
Yeah, make sure to document the ranges
Mm-hmm.
and keep the insert next to these numbers.
Yes, mhm.
So the CAP will see that.
Okay.
Unless they were correlated and we had the correct QC matching.
It's a red book in the bottom drawer where all the other things, it's a red folder,
Yeah, we
has it in there.
Okay, let's see if I can.
we have the,
Can I use another one just to
Mm-hmm.
we have the high level?
well, I don't know if it's.
How many boxes you got?
Just the one he just got it in.
Oh, you just got it? Did you get the little things for your cytospan?
We have
Stage 2.
Y'all have those for your cytospan?
Are you able to, like,
Oh, Charlotte got the right system, like, put like a calculation where everybody can see
Yeah, we
the
can do,
calculation.
maybe we can create a dummy.
Okay.
We can create a dummy and maybe play
Okay.
around.
Stage 2 ain't on here? It must be over there under. So what are we doing right now?
I think we're gonna see.
Did all of our manual accounts.
She's doing level 2.
Yes, because it's a high one.
That's the high one. QC, this is where we log and put our, when we have to do a manual count. This is the book. It's in the same drawer as the help book for the body fluids, the bottom drawer, the hematology. So there is a section here. If you have to use that form, you just put some holes in it and put it in this book. And it
You
is,
just use whichever level's after the last person, right?
it's in here somewhere.
You may not do it every day.
Yes. That's in the refrigerator. The body fluid QC was on the same shelf as the Iris body fluid QC.
Okay, that's a good.
The manual body fluid QC.
RBCs and WBCs all together.
You said
I'm putting it in 10 right now.
for the QC, you count all the squares on both sides and add it together.
Yeah, and mix it with the
And then average.
Yes, this is your,
Last time I think you did
Okay.
on your shift.
That must have been.
will be entire chamber,
QC.
all nice person, voice
I
nice.
don't know what the results are.
I think that's. I think that's. I think that's the one on.
It's not
She did
completed.
one. She did one on Sunday. She had one on Sunday.
The one that you did, it might be in the other
Will be
book.
just the total number of
I saw
the
it.
squares from A to B.
But this is where I'm gonna make this
And
is
the
the
calculation.
official
1,
cost
2,
square.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Where it's
7, 8,
supposed to
9. Yeah, I'm talking about 6. Entire chamber, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you count them all.
And like I said, you count both sides, add it together, multiply it by the
Number.
dilution, and then divide by
So the dilution is just 1.
Instead of doing the calculation for one side and the calculation for another, we average those two.
Right, that's for the QC.
For the QC.
If not,
QC
they're gonna
only,
be-
not the others.
No, no.
The others do that.
The other you please go for your white cell count, your mutations, 1, 2, 3, 4 for your white cells, A, B, C, D, E for your RBCs. And look for your calculation. So A, B, C, D, there will be RBCs. So you're gonna be multiplying by 10. And WBCs will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it will be don't forget to read. Okay.
I know, and I just put just the regular calculation.
Then we have here two WBCs and one RBC, just for this. Take a peek. And then we go for crystals, I guess. You guys have that. So the new bar is really clear, nice, and
This is level one.
do not have a good idea about putting a contrast.
Oh, yeah.
You were recommended like blue, methanol, or something like that. But what you see with this chamber,
very clear.
yeah, it's
You
so
don't
clear,
even have
you don't
to-
need it.
Yeah, I did notice that in CAP.
Oh,
They said
yeah.
something about using
Yeah.
a dye.
Mhm.
Is it for